sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo in the southeast region of Brazil. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. Across from him, his counterpart from the Chargers. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from here in Sao Paulo. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. Now he takes off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Trying to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Herbert now on first down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Brown now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Forced out wide, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Greg, this was one of the good turnarounds last year. Chargers 6 games better than a year before as Jim Harbaugh came in and started maybe a new era in Chargers football.
Doesn't it just seem like when there's these coaching changes, you kind of take a look at the roster, you take a look at the circumstances of the year prior that led to the previous coach being let go, and you say, how many wins are built in? You look at the quarterback, you look at the roster, and you say, if a big-time coach came in and just got them a little more organized, what are the built-in wins? And I'll tell you, the Chargers, that's exactly what we saw last year. Jim Harbaugh, he has a reputation of winning everywhere he goes at all levels of football, and it doesn't hurt that he's got his franchise quarterback behind center. So it's a great situation, great coach, great quarterback. Now just continue to build a roster that not only can make the playoffs, but now you got to go and contend for a Super Bowl.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Herbert. That's caught. Outside. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting him to the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Chiefs' 6-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He puts it up, and it's caught. And McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score
the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Brown now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Greg, you step back, such an appreciation for this continued, consistent excellence. 3 straight Super Bowls, 15-2 and the first-round bye last year. Of course, they lost to Philadelphia in the Super Bowl, but maybe the sustained excellence is what we need to appreciate about what Kansas City's in the middle of right now.
Absolutely. And it's so true, Mike. I mean, we get wrapped up in the Super Bowl wins, the losses, the ups and downs. And in a league that's really trying to prevent this very thing from happening, right? They want parity, they want new teams in the midst. They're almost doing this in spite of the way the league is organized. And I think that's the part you have to sit back and just appreciate. And it's their ability to continue to change their identity. They go from a pass-heavy offense with Mahomes, then they become defensive-led with this young defense and Steve Spagnuolo. So it's their ability to continue to adapt and to change to whatever their circumstances are. They are such a tough out, and until told otherwise, Mike, you have to consider the AFC runs through Kansas City.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Greg, everyone looks forward to this Week 1 opener, but to have it so far away from home in Brazil, what kind of impact is that on the players as they get ready for the season?
I think on one hand, the NFL is such a routine, right? The guys all have their habits, they have their routines, they have kind of their weekly schedule leading up to game day. But I think because this is Week 1, Mike, and you can back into some of the travel, you can alter some of your training camp practices and whatnot leading up to the Week 1 opener. I actually think it's kind of cool. I love that the game's going global. I love that they're moving these games to different cities around the world. As we continue to see the interest in the NFL grow, I think we're going to continue to see games played outside of the United States. The players love it. The fans love it. I just think it's great for the entire brand of the NFL.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First down throw, Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Chiefs. First down.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Chargers' 13-yard line.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14 to 10.
Chargers 10. Harrison
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returnable for Rager. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo. They'll start this one with 1st and 10. Running room hard to come by as get ahead for a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing, Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On play action now. Herbert. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, LA. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. Greg, you take a step back and look at the AFC West big picture. This is historic stuff. Chiefs are going for a 10th straight division title, but you have to remember, two other teams in this division won double-digit games last year. So the question is, are the Chargers and the Broncos that far behind Kansas City?
You know, it sounds crazy when you mentioned 9 in a row. You think, oh, they're just going to continue to run away with it. But I'm actually fascinated by this division. I think LA and Denver are a lot closer to this year's version of Kansas City, maybe than there's a lot of talk about around the rest of the league. So until someone beats them, you'd be crazy to not pick Kansas City. But last year it was a 4-game and a 5-game spread between them. I think this year, coming down the stretch, that spread is going to be a lot tighter.
No, Greg, I'm thinking if I'm a fan or even in the front office for the Chargers, or the Broncos, or the Raiders, do I build my team to try to knock off the king of the hill? Because you only play Kansas City 2 of those 17 games. So how do you factor that into your construction?
Yeah, I think it's such a great point. It's really fascinating to dive into. And while I wouldn't necessarily build my roster to just beat Kansas City or to just be whoever you view as the top team in the division, you do want to find some commonalities among your 3 division opponents and make sure you are built to play within your division. That's 6 of the 17 now. Winning the division, you get you home playoff games. There's a lot on the line when you win your division and compete for that title. So, yes, every team has to build their roster. If you have a bunch of really good quarterbacks, you better be able to rush the passer and play pass coverage. If you're playing a lot of ground and pound, big running backs, you better be really good on the inside in defense and be able to defend the run. So there's themes across every division, and the teams that are built to compete within the division are usually the teams that find themselves in the playoffs.
Now a play fake. Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Let's go.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returnable for Rager. Oh! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's trying to get upfield but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a run with Hunt.
Find yourself in a little tricky situation here, Mike, on 3rd down, backed up this close to your own goal line. I think the plan is you got to attempt to pass, but it's got to be short. You don't want your quarterback standing in the end zone very long with the ball in his hand, but this ball needs to come out. Hopefully pick up the 1st down, but if not, just buy a little breathing room for your punt team.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back in Sao Paulo after this. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game, and we haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive.
Cap it, cap it, cap it.
On first down, it's Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Herbert trying to hustle his guys to the line.
And the Chargers, first down.
On first down, right back to Harris. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now, Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's good. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
down right at the line of
Third down and 3.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hampton is in for a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. So, halftime.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're enjoying a little Friday football, everyone.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Inside the 10. It is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? If it happens every year, we just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splat.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Patrick to throw to the left side in the hands of Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chargers 31.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 38.
Pistol here for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Chargers.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Herbert to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut the deficit down to 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes will lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a carry for Hunt. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes back. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And now keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down. Up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes. Looking middle and midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second down at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And the Chiefs are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The 1-yard line.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Third and goal, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Now, Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25.
15 yards on the play.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. On play action, it's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Herbert to the air again. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Let's go.
A run. Here's Harris. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers, first down.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, Hampton. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll find his tight end conflict. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's taken in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
That's another Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 8-yard line.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down. Going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's second and 3 to go.
Second down at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. Still going. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with first and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he will score. Game on. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown tonight.
The Chargers will line up for the...
From the gun, it's Herbert. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they will start with this first down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a second and 12. Throwing is Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure He got beyond it.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he will score again. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. Now it's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down. Tackles made it about the 38-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers.
Herbert to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now they'll pitch it out here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
The Chargers.
No play fake. Herbert. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 1.
Now Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Got to make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Perfect. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Chargers. 1st down.
Harris goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers have cut the deficit to 5.
52. Chargers 47.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10.